Hey everyone, it's your Crafter Chris here, back for another video. Hopefully this is going to be, short and sweet today, but my videos usually are not. I'm good. I'm healthy. I hope everybody is staying safe. I'm not gonna say anything about COVID-19 other than that I hope everybody's well and hope everybody's safe. This is episode 148. I have 3 finished objects and 4 whips I have. That I'm working on, kinda. And then I brought my book over that I am going to show what patterns I'm staying up tonight, and then I'm going to sleep tomorrow. Well, it is 12:07 a.m. on the 31st of March. I cannot believe tomorrow is the 1st of April already. But, oh, sorry. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I have 4 things that are, or 2 things that are a pair. I made 2 pairs of earrings that when I go to Walmart on Friday, I am going to get some starch to starch them with. So I'm going to get that. And I have a blanket finished. And I have a Wild Oleander hooded scarf finish. It's my favorite pattern right now. I have 2 Wild Oleander hooded scarves started. And I have 2 blankets started. So, let's do finished objects because I have 2 of them here. So, I made these earrings. And I'm going to starch them once I get the starch. I'm also going to the Dollar Tree to get some blocking mats. I seen April by Be Wowed by April or something like that. She got a like a cutting board that looks like the play mats that you can get at Walmart. So I'm gonna see if the Dollar Tree has them and get a couple so I can starch these and pin them out. I'm also probably gonna have to get more pins. Actually, I'm looking right now, I have 2 boxes of them, so I should be good. And then I made this pair, which are a little bit big, I think, but I used Wool-Like, Loops and Threads Wool-Like for these. I tried to do it single stranded. It was not happening. Not happening at all. So I just took the end from the inside the cake and the outside of the cake and doubled it, which made them that size, and I'm completely okay with that. Gonna be making a couple different sizes. So those are my first finished objects. My second one, or my third one is a finished Wild Oleander hooded scarf, which this is an, I don't think, yes I do. So this color was Blue Citrus, which has a lot of orange in it. Again, my last The Sunny Day one had a lot of orange. And I'm extremely warm, but I will try it on. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Sorry about my hair. But she does have modifications for the scarf using a number 3 weight. So, she just updated the pattern for that. So, I have 2 of these that I will be taking pictures of, hopefully tonight, maybe tomorrow, and then putting them on Letgo and Facebook Marketplace. I had kind of a run-in with somebody on Facebook Marketplace with the item that I am going to show you next. I finished my Dallas Cowboy themed color blanket, and I posted it on Facebook Marketplace. And a lady messaged me, and asked me if, how much it would be. And I said $80 for a lap gown. And she's like, well, I, take care of a lady that, is a partial amputee, and her favorite color is purple. So, we started messaging back and forth, and I kept asking her, I'm like, I need to know. She's like, well, how many colors of purple can you get? Do you have pictures? So, I got on Your Inspiration's website, screenshotted like 5 different shades of purple. Then I got on Walmart and screenshotted the 2 purples, the violet and the purple ombre, Red Heart Super Saver ombre colors. And I also screenshotted the Red Heart Super Saver purple tone, I think is the color. It's the one with all the shades of purple. So I screenshotted that one. And I was messaging her for over a week. I'm like, look, I need you to pay me so that I can buy the yarn. And she just kept saying, well, I'm busy, with my kids and stuff. And then yesterday I finally messaged her and I'm like, look, if you're still I kept asking her if she was interested in the blanket, because she would never actually give me a straight answer on the color that she wanted. She never picked a color scheme or the yarn that she wanted. And then she kept saying to me, well, I'll see the lady tonight to get her final decision. And finally I asked my mom, I'm like, what do I do? And then my mom said, I don't know. So I went down and asked my gram, and she said, she's messing with you. She's probably scamming you. So I didn't even message her back because, like I said, I've been trying to get her information since last Wednesday, and she just did not want to answer any of my questions specifically, straight on. It was always like, oh, today's my son's 13th birthday, and she kept saying, I understand, I apologize. Well, it literally, by the time it took her to write that, she could have already paid me, and she could have told me the colors that she wanted. So, yeah. So that was the deal with that lady, and I could have used, the $80, and I would have loved to have made the blanket for the lady, the partial amputee, but I'm not doing it. I'm not. Oh, and I have, no, finished object. I'll get off of that, but I found a scarf at my mom's that I finished for one of my charities. It's just navy. Loops and threads navy. And I got an amigurumi to show you too that I finished. So this is the big one. My Dallas Cowboys themed blanket is 65 by 45 inches. It's big. I laid it out on my great grandma's living room floor because that was the biggest place I could find to light it. But here it is. And it's a corner to corner. And like I said, it is big. I heard it's going to be so messed up after this. Oh my, look at that. Like I said, so here it is. So, like I said, it's 65 by 45 inches. And I did 50 rows across of increases. And then I did 70 rows up. And, yeah, 50 rows across, 70 rows up, and then of course you start decreasing on both sides. So it's a big one. So now I have one more finished object, and then I will, show you my whips, because I am looking for the pattern, because I think I know who it's by. Did I even put the pattern back in here? Probably didn't. I did not. Yes, I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Nope, I did not. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's Goober the Goblin from the Left-Handed Crocheter. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. Oh, I think it's Be Crochetive. I swear to God I put that pattern back in here. I'm looking because it's going to drive me nuts, because there's a lot of things that I want to start, and I think I'm actually going to start a couple of them tonight, since I'm staying up and all. Oh, I did not. Okay. So I think it's Be Crochetive, but I'm not sure. It's Goober the Goblin. And I guess what I could do... Sorry about this, guys. Because I want to get it right. I don't want to give you the wrong name. Okay, so let's see. Yes, Be Crochetive. It's Goober the Goblin. It is available on Etsy. And she has it marked 50% off. It's originally $4.99, but she has it marked $2.49. So I'll show you. So this is what he looks like. He's so cute. And I made him. And if you watch Kim from Blue Cherub 82, she has made several of these little guys. So here he is. See his teethers? And yes, his horns are messed up, but that just gives him character. He has big feet, and he is done. The only thing I did differently is his ears. So his ears, you're supposed to decrease down to 5 stitches. I only went to 10 stitches, and then sewed them on. But he is so cute. Looks like he has an attitude, doesn't he? But yes, he is finished. So yeah, he is done. I also changed his eyes. They were supposed to be, I think, 24mm eyes. I only have up to size 20. So I used a size 20 millimeter eyes, and I think he looks okay. His head's a little wobbly. I stuffed his head really good so that it wasn't so wobbly. So, yeah. Yeah, he's so cute. So I can show my gram him tomorrow. Now we are on whips. And I'm going to show you the smallest ones first because my other two are blankets. So I have 2 Wild Oleander hooded scarves started. And I'm using up my other cake of Sunny Days. But this time, instead of doing the full hood part, I am going to increase. Instead of doing 24 rows, I'm going to do 28 rows, or, yes, I had to count on my fingers, 32 rows. And then use the rest up for the cowl. And I'm using a 6 millimeter hook for these. So this one, of course, it starts with orange. And then goes into all those other colors. And this one is Sunny Day. If you're not familiar with Cupcake, it's 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 590 yards, 540 meters, machine washable and dryable, and it's 100% acrylic. It is a light number 3, a US 5 knitting needle, and a US 8 crochet hook. So that's that one. And the second one, I cannot wait to see this one. It is this one. It has greens. I love the greens in it. And it is Moody Blue. Cannot wait to get into those blues. Because if you know me, you know my favorite colors are blue and green. So those are 2 whips. I have too much stuff on my desk. My next whip is in one of my art bins. I have 3 of them. I have 2 of them like this. I got them from Joann's. And I love them for my blankets because I can have my yarn in here, I can have my project in here, and if I want to take it downstairs and work on it, I can. So, which I can't really crochet downstairs because of my dog. Because she thinks everything is a chew toy. So I am using Patty Green Red Heart Super Saver and Mainstays White. And I think the last time I showed you this, I said it was Minnesota Vikings. That is a lie. In my defense, I do not watch football. I do not watch it at all. So I looked it up again, and it's actually the New York Jets. So, sports people, I apologize for getting it wrong. But this is a New York Jets corner to corner. I have started decreasing on the one side. And since this one only has 2 colors, I am doing 10 rows of each color. I am still on my first skein of both colors. So, yeah. And my last whip is a V-stitch blanket because I thought I was going to have to do another corner to corner for the lady, but since she doesn't want it, or since I'm not doing it, I decided to just do something simple. So I started a V-stitch blanket, and it's a long one. I will fold it in half, I'm doing 4 rows of each color. And here it is folded in half. So it's going to be pretty long. It fits my twin bed, which is what I wanted it to do. So when I go to Walmart on Friday, I have to get yarn for some more projects. I have to get gold, I have to get black, I have to get navy, I have to get patty green, I have to get white. So I have to get several. But thank God Walmart lowered their price to $2.78. So I am using Red Heart Super Saver Black. Mainstays white and mainstays gold, which looks like this. It's a really nice gold color, I guess. So that is my last wet. Today, me and my kid, his hair on his back. I haven't really done very much crochet today. Pretty much the only thing I crocheted was 2 legs and 2 horns for my goblin. Because most of the day, like I was saying, baby, my kid, the hair on his back was so matted and stuff because he stopped bathing that I literally had to take a pair of scissors and cut the mats out and then literally pull apart his hair. Well, today I realized, tonight after my grandparents went to bed, I realized I forgot I left some there. So I'm going to try to do that tomorrow to get the rest of them off of him. And I'm going to put my hair up because I have my nightgown on because it is extremely hot in here. And before I sat down, I was freezing. So I took my hair down, and now I'm putting it back up because it is hot in here. And my shirt says, "I'm sorry for what I said when I was sleepy." Because my mom, I love her, but when I wake up in the morning, she's the type of person that as soon as I open up my eyes, she starts asking me like 50 questions. And I'm like, I just look at her. I give her the dirty looks all the time as soon as I wake up. I'm like, can you just like give me like a half hour or even 10, 20 minutes to like wake up, you know? But no, as soon as I wake up, she starts hammering me with 20 questions. Like, if my great-gram got me up, how many times did my great-gram get me up last night? And did I work on anything? And did I finish anything? And I'm like, can you just like let me wake up? Like, I don't drink coffee. So can you just like wait a couple minutes and then start asking your questions? But she doesn't do that. So, okay, I am going to do something that I never did on this channel. And that is, I am going to tell you what I am going to work on next. I don't want to work on my wild oleander hooded scarves right now. I don't want to work on my blankets. I want to work on amigurumis. So, as of right now, I literally have no amigurumis on the go. So, what do? You get your patterns out, you start looking, making up your mind. Well, that's where tonight comes in. I'm going to start some new ones. And the first ones I'm going to start are the Hatching Unicorn and Dino Duo by Katie Dids Crafts. And she is on Etsy. And she's also on Instagram. She is Katie Did 86 on Instagram. And I'm not really showing you anything. But here is the Unicorn and Dino set. And I love these things. I think they are so cute. She also has a hatching flamingo. She has a hatching koala, a hatching Yoda, a koala, Yoda. She has a chick and she has a bunny. And then today, I think, she just came out. She came out with 2 patterns today. She came out with this adorable, what is it? Hatching Magical Seahorse. Isn't she sweet? So she came out with that pattern. And then she also did a duo. So you have the seahorse, but then you also have this cute little mermaid that you could get. And they're a duo, just like the unicorn and the dino. And she has them on her Etsy shop, or Etsy store, for $6.50, which as soon as she released it, the duo, the magic, or the mermaid and the seahorse, I've been waiting for it to come out, so I hurried up and bought it because I want to make one so bad. Now, I think the hatching eggs are the same in each pattern, so you could probably make any size animal and then use the egg as a hatching one, is what I plan on doing for some of them. I also want to make a Timothy the T-Rex. I haven't made one of him in a while. And usually I make him using variegated yarn. But I'm kind of scared to do the color changes. Because usually I don't think I've ever crocheted anything that has color changes like this thing. Like Timothy the T-Rex. So, I think I just realized something. Let's see. Okay, so this is a perfect example of what you could do. So, Timothy the T-Rex is using worsted weight yarn, which measures about 7 inches tall and 4 inches wide. Well, the egg for the hatching unicorn, mermaid, dino, and seahorse egg is 10 inches tall and animals are 8.5 inches tall. So you could even make a Timothy the T-Rex and then put it in an egg and give it to somebody if you wanted to. That might be what I do. I don't know. They both use Red Heart Super Saver, so yeah, that's an idea. I also want to make a unicorn. I don't know what pattern. I want to make a mermaid. I definitely know that. I think I know. I think I'm going to make the Katie Did one. Also, I have this pack of animals, or little monsters. You get the monster is basically the same pattern, but you can make different hats for him, and then you can also make him a superhero, which I think is really, really cute. There is a owl hat, a unicorn hat, a cat hat, a bear hat, a frog hat, and a shark hat. So I definitely want to make some of those. I think making a little superhero one would be super cute. My friend Mandy from, I'm gonna get it wrong, Mandy. I always do. I always get your channel wrong. I always do. Every single time. Okay. It is Pants Crochet Creations. And if you're up, message me because I'm going to be up. But she sent me an awesome gift, an awesome pattern the other day. Like when we first started talking, she sent this to me. And it is for the ring toys. Here, I'll show you. This is one of the patterns that she sent. And it's a safari one. So the rings all have the basic sizes, and then you just add like the touches to them and stuff. But first I have to get plastic canvas because the plastic canvas goes in the base of the stacks. If you watch Terry from Yarn Joy podcast, she did one a while ago. It was the Under the Sea one, I think, with the octopus. And then they have a donuts one. And they have, let me put these back in my book. And they have a flower one. It's called Tower of Flowers. This is the one she made right here. The octopus with the starfish. So she made that one. And the last one is like a rainbow one. Sunny rainbow. So I thought they would be cute. They might sell. It's an ebook. It's an ebook. I'm not sure where she got it at. I think you can get the book itself at Joann's, but I could be wrong. So those are just a few of the patterns that all of the patterns that I want to do right now. It's just I have a lot of time. I don't work. So I could probably find time to do a lot of them. It's just picking the one to do first, and then the one to do second, and the one to do third. So there's going to be a lot of decisions that I have to make. Another thing I want to talk to you guys before I go is I posted on Facebook the boxes that I have for sale. I am trying to get rid of a lot of my stash. And I got boxes at Walmart, which I have to get boxes. I literally have 2 boxes left. So I gotta get boxes. So the boxes that I have right now, I have 3 boxes that has miscellaneous in it. I have 2 boxes that has neutrals in it, and the neutrals are black, white, gray, and browns. And you get 15 cakes in each yarn box. And then I also have crochet kits, and that includes one of my patterns that on my Ravelry store, and I posted on Facebook. I posted on Facebook the ones that are for sale, or the ones that are for the boxes. And I will try to find that post. Okay, so yeah, here. So the ones that are available to do the for the boxes for the crochet kits is what I'm calling it, is my flat bottom shawl, X marks the spot cow, X on the spot shawl, it's on the spot cow, V's beanie, Granny's crosswalk ear warmer, Granny's crosswalk beanie, mittens, and ski mask are all the patterns that are available to get. And what that includes, like I was saying, is I will print the pattern out. I will put it, okay, where is one? I know I just had one over here a while ago. Oh, there they are. I will put it in one of these sleeves right here that you can put in a binder, because I have a lot of those. I will print the pattern out. You will get that. You will get 6 cakes of yarn in the color that you choose. And yeah, you'll get 6 skeins of yarn in the colors that you choose. You can have a rainbow of colors. You can have all one color, like different shades of one color. You can have all variegated. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. You also get 2 sets of my stitch markers. You get a regular set of stitch markers, and I can do either knit or crochet stitch markers. Just let me know whenever you purchase, if you purchase one of my kits, just let me know if you want knit or crochet. I do have sets that have knit and crochet both in them. And you will also get, hook size, markers. Like these ones right here. Like I use these all the time for hook sizes. Like this one is a 6mm hook. I have some that are 8mm. You get a set of those, and you can let me know if you want letters or numbers. And you can either have knitting sizes, needles. Say you get needles that are from China and you don't know the size, and if you make YouTube videos and you have one of those needle size gauges, I have those needle size markers as well. And so yeah, you just have to let me know like what you prefer. And then you will get one bag that I have made myself. Sewn bag. It's like a project bag. And all my bags that I made, well, most of them are sack bags. But I do have a couple bags that are box bottom, which is what I've been making recently. Box bottom bags seem like they take me a lot longer to make. So, if you want a box bottom bag, just let me know that you want a box bottom bag, or if you want a sack bag. I do not interface my bags because I want them to be able to, I don't like interfacing because first, I don't have an iron and I don't have an ironing board. So that is just, I just do two layers for each side, and that's it. As a matter of fact, right there you can see some of my bags poking out. And it'll just be random. The stitch markers will be random, other than you saying if you want knit or crochet. And I'm gonna throw a couple pieces of candy in there if I can find any. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna throw candy in there or not, depending on that kind of stuff. So, wow, that was longer than I thought. So I am going to let you guys go here. I am going to start working on starting my things. And if you are interested in my boxes of yarn or my crochet kits, my email will be in the description box below for this channel, which is acraftycrocheter1991@gmail.com. I will also have a link to my to my Ravelry store, so that if you are interested in a crochet kit, then you can go over and look at my patterns that I have for sale. So that is it. And I hope everybody's well. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I hope everybody's safe. And I will talk to you guys again probably this weekend.